Let's do 4. Let's do zombies. And let's do 2, I suppose. Enter your character's name. Beef Macslab meat. Beef Macslab meat will be our big buff soldier man's name. He will be a big buff soldier man with a plan to expand upon the land, Panama. A local man dies, News 11.
Oh yes, good. This music really fits. Right? Quite well, yes. Quite well, yes. Good. Good, yes.
Your beef Macslab meat, a survivor trying to survive in a world filled with the infected zombies everywhere. You have a pistol and a backpack. You've managed to survive several months, avoiding zombies and scavenging food. You cautiously enter down a rundown area and hear noises outside. There may be something worth there. You cautiously go inside and start looking around. You hear a noise. A dog comes sniffing around. Please, I'm human. The dog walks up to you and lets you pet it. Say, are you a talking dog? Are you a talking dog? The dog looks up at you as suspiciously. Are you a talking dog? You ask in. The dog barks and walks away. Follow dog. Yes, exciting dog following adventures. You quickly open the door and let the dog back out as it runs off. You sigh and sit down at the table outside. An old man walks up to you and asks if you like a drink. See? Punch old man. Let's punch the old man. You punch the old man. He falls down and you hit him until a big man stops. That's enough. He's dead, he says. Shit, you yell. He just wanted to drink. Lies. He is a Nazi time traveler from the year 2049. I'm gonna make him a Nazi time traveler, and there's nothing you can do about it. He traveled back in time with the time machines to rule the world. He is planning to kill you and replace you with his doppelganger so you can go to the future. And he suddenly Nazi zombies from the future attack you and sing cowboy music. Let's see. While they dance around you, you suddenly hear a familiar voice. It's Mecha Zombie Hitler. I'm a stupid idiot. I think this is funny. It's Mecha Zombie Hitler from the future. He sent his zombies to attack you because he wants to use his time machine to travel back to conquer the world. You punch him into the throat and run away from the restaurant with the Nazi zombies following you. find a car. Find a car. Let's find a car, shall we? Suddenly a car drives up. Hey, you want to get in this car? A man in the red jacket says, look, you see 3 infected behind you. Yes, I am. You reply to the car. We must get away from the Nazi time traveling zombies. We must get away from the Nazi time traveling zombies. Yes, yes, the man says in the red jacket. Let's go. The man opens up the car door, and you notice there are no seatbelts in the windows. The car. This is a 50 cars. The man says. Drive to Mexico. The car drives a few minutes away, then you notice a building begins to change shape. We are driving over a bridge, you say, surprised. How you can tell? I can see the Mexico building near the Mexican... whatever. Now that I'm standing at the crossroad, baby, I believe I'm sinking down. Building. The Nazi zombies jump out of the building. They start attacking you and the driver. The driver sits over the bridge and then stops. See ya, the driver says, and the window fur reaches. You head towards the Mexico building, but you notice the zombies are following you. Let's use our vacuum sword. Let's see if this,
Vacuum sword, yes, good idea, Ted. Dum-dum-bum-bum. Funny ha-ha, stream man makes the jokes.
You use the vacuum sword. The car drives away and you fire a vacuum sword at the zombies. You kill 3 of them, but you see more zombies coming you from the direction of the USA. You wonder if you should go back to keep on killing them or towards Mexico. Let's head towards Mexico. You drive the car away and you keep running towards Mexico. You see a large group of zombies behind you and the Mexican border. Suddenly you realize this is a stupid plan. What am I thinking? Then suddenly a space craft, a space gun fires at the Nazi zombies. Then suddenly a space gun fires at the Nazis and they disappear. You look up and you realize you're in the middle of a war zone. You think, this is perfect, you think. You notice a helicopter. Help, please, a man screams inside from the helicopter. Man for help. You ask the man for help. You begin waving at the helicopter and monitoring from it to see. You finally see the pilot and the guns open fire. The gun shoots and kills all the Nazi zombies in front of you. Victory dance. The helicopter lands and there are 3 hens with hazmats, blah 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 blah. The man in the middle is holding a black box. He begins to shake and complains that he feels terrible. Suddenly a small man comes out of the black box and points a laser gun at the man. The little man is actually the small man, not the little man. The small man is actually Nebulor, Lord of the Fart, Lord of the Space People. Lord of the Space People. He's not alive, but a robotic copy. The robotic copies of him have been created to allow him to continue fighting on Earth. He developed the virus that makes everyone sick so he could fight as many battles on this planet before you die. Kill Nebulor. Let's kill him. You shoot Nebulor in the chest. He falls back into the black box. The man who is shaking stops and begins to shake violently. Then a green flash suddenly covers you, and you're around you. Suddenly, you find yourself back in the present. Years pass, and you have saved the world from Nazi zombies. Years pass and you saved the world from Nazi zombies. You are now a well-respected man in your community. You have a wife and 2 children. You think about what you could have done differently when you faced Nebula, and you decide, thinking it is just a waste of time. Better grab a sword while you can. And the moral of the story is... Let's find out what the moral of this silly story is. Moral story is everyone makes mistakes. You shouldn't feel bad about it. Okay, fair enough. The end. The end. Okay. No story. 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 Maybe I should try the featured scenarios. What are featured scenarios, I wonder? Death Island. You're stranded on an island full of cannibals. How long can you survive? No. The Infinite IKEA. Okay, let's go with Ted. Oh, God may help us all. You're Ted. You're a chef shopping at IKEA. Once you've retrieved your pans, you realize you're lost. You explore further, and suddenly you walk down an island. Upon closer look, it isn't human. It's tall, shadowy being, covered in spots, moving with unusual smoothness. Someone using machinery, yet it is not using to move. It stops and stares at you. I'm bored, it says. What are you? It's an It's an IKEA employee, of course. It's an IKEA. Okay, it's an IKEA employee who is also a shadow monster. Ask shadow monster where meatballs are. You ask the shadow monster where the meatballs. The werewolves are coming up to you. You say, "Don't be ridiculous," it says. "They wouldn't come here." "They will," you say. "This is a furniture store," it says. "They wouldn't come here." And then a sexy female jumps. Dead. Why am I such an idiot? God only help me. Jumps Ted from behind and turns around and bites him on the neck. They kiss and make out. "Wow," you say, "that is one vivacious looking werewolf. Don't be ridiculous." The IKEA monsters say, "They wouldn't dare." Then Ted and the wolf woman go to her apartment. Then Ted and the wolf woman go to her apartment. They have a weird, wild, rhythmical loving. "Wow," you say, "they're really into it." "Don't be ridiculous," the IKEA monsters say. "They wouldn't dare." The IKEA monster goes to space and leaves Ted and his werewolf GF alone. The IKEA monster goes to space and leaves Ted and his werewolf GF alone. Ted and the werewolf are happy. The IKEA monster goes home to his mom, who's very proud of him. You are all alone. Eat meatballs. Eat the meatballs. Eat the meat. Eat the meatballs. Hooray, we did it. You ate the meatballs. This is my story game. I have made love to a werewolf. You can't stop me. I am God now. No, I'm not. I'm just being an idiot. You find a meatball and eat them. You're sleepy now. Your heart stops. You go to bed. I'm going to bed. You never go to bed. You go to bed and never wake up. You are now an IKEA monster. You are now an IKEA monster. You can transform other people into IKEA monsters with your mind. This is called eating. You are now an eating monster. Work at IKEA. Work at IKEA. You work at IKEA for the rest of your life. You die in IKEA. Okay? And what is the moral of this story? We've died an IKEA monster. No. And the moral of the story is... Eider is cool. The end. The end. Okay, we've done the IKEA. Should we do another featured scenario, Chatteroni and Cheese?
Should we do another scenario? Chatteroni and Cheese.
Scenario generator. What is scenario generator? Are you tired of playing this but have no idea what to play? Are you tired of looking around, exploring, not finding good scenarios to say? You're always here like today. We'll create a scenario. Okay. Put it in tags. Okay, lucha, dinosaur, sexy robots, and action. The setting's a distant past. An asteroid is hitting Earth. Holy shit, this music fits! Destroying most life on Earth. The species that survived, those could never fight back, becoming hunter-gatherers and eventually developing a body to my extent that couldn't be destroyed. Cro Magnons. None. We gotta form a Cro-Magnon wrestling ring. You join a Cro-Magnon wrestling league, gaining a large following as you become number one competitor in the land, beating everyone in sight, even other luchadors. You decide to enter the professional scene in Mexico. You do so successfully in TNA. You decide to call yourself Cro Get it? Cro Wrestler, because it's a pun. Ho hoy. Cro Wrestler. And enter the Super Lucha Dino. Super Lucha Dino. Pro Championship. You decide to call yourself Cro Wrestler to enter the Super Pro Lucha Dinosaur Pro Championship. The tournament, however, is full. Please try again later. You decide to become a professional false god and leave for Azlan. No, I want to go to the frickin' Pro Lucha. Match. Win the match and gain the title and become a luchador with superstar status. You become a dinosaur wrangler! Yes! Getting paid to travel the world and wrestle dinosaurs in parks and shows. Find sexy robot wife. Find sexy robot wife, of course. You win the lottery and buy yourself a princess robot as a wife. You become a legend, changing your name to El Santo. Wait, no, what? Wait, what? 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 I'm El Santos. I'm El Santos now. I'm El Santos now. I'm El Santos now. And I have a sexy robot wife. Me am Father Unga Bunga No Munga. Me am Father Unga Bunga No Munga. Your baby gives wife to a baby worth. You name it Kit. Your son becomes a dino wrangler. And you become a grandfather. You die in peace 6 years later. Oh! Cro Wrestler. Cro. I go to heaven and challenge God to fight me. I'm going to heaven and I'm going to challenge God to fight me. I'm going to heaven and I'm going to challenge God to fight me. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly. This is going to end badly. You challenge God, the God of the Bible, to a fight. He's claiming he's an incompetent God that cannot even stop a human from killing him. God is furious and sends bolts up your entire body to your soul. Transform God into sexy woman. Oh, I'm going to hell for this one, kids. The Bible God gets furious and sends demonic heads that rise from the bottom of the sea capture. You are thrown in a dumpster and set on fire. Your body transforms to smoke, evolving into a new form. This new form is Super God Wrestler. This new form is Super God Wrestler. You find yourself in a wrestling ring. Facing off against Satan's spawn, you enter the body of Jesse James and fighting for the fit. Punch Yankee Fox. I'm gonna punch him, Yankee Fox. You become a biker gang leader, fighting for the Angels and the most powerful biker gangs. Me am your God now. Me am your God now. The demon bursts out of the walls, setting the place on fire, crying out. You beat the hell out of the demon before dragging it back to sea. Release it and you come back where it came from. After many years of fighting demons, God lets you back into heaven. After many years of fighting demons, God lets you back into heaven. You live happily ever after. And the moral of the story is... And the moral of the story is, your soul is not pure enough to be transferred into a pure being, perfect being. That's okay. The end. The end. The end. The end, everybody. I feel like That is one, well, hell of a way to end Cro Wrestler's Cro Wrestling career. Cro Wrestling. Let's do the scenario generator again because I was having fun with it. Okay, I'm gonna put in. Let's do anime, harem, milfs. God help us all what we're about to do. Anime, harem, and milfs. The year is 20X. The world is almost where every human being can... yeah, sure, you can join in. All you gotta do is tell me what you want to say. So what should we do now, the wise sage? What should we do? The setting is 20X. The world is almost every human could transform into a powerful demon of the consuming of blood. You are a typical side schooler. Fortunately, you have a problem. That is that your fang girls want to gangbang you. You need allies. What? What do we do, chat? What do we do, chat? What do we do, chat? Call up your allies to destroy the milfs. Okay, you're the boss, chat. That's not what I would do, but call upon your allies to destroy the milfs. I'm just gonna copy this and paste this. It'll be a lot easier because I can't spell worth shit. How's your day, by the way? Call upon your allies to destroy the milfs. You have few allies, but they're all busy. You need to get everyone here to help you, then take out the competition. You see your best friend, Jim. You find him breaking into the headmaster's office. Hey, Jim. Huh? What should we do now? Yes, but what should we do with Jim? I'm fine, thank you. What should we do with the gym boy? The gym boy. What should we do with the gym boy? Okay, you're the boss, chat. You're going to snitch on Jim to the headmaster. You snitch on Jim to the headmaster. You go to the headmaster and tell him that Jim is breaking into his office. You think this line, I need to... something important. It's about your son. You should work. This is the first thing you do as you get the headmaster's attention. I'm gonna take the wheel for a bit, chat, and I'm gonna ask is Jim your son? I'm just taking the wheel for this one bit, chat. Is Jim your son? You ask, inching a little closer. What? No, he seems slightly agitated. Okay, what should we do? You get to decide next. I took the wheel for a little bit. This music does not fit whatsoever. You decide what we should do. What should we do now, chat? What should we do, chat? Bring gym to the headmaster before he breaks in. Okay, I shall do that. And so you bring Jim to the headmaster's office. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, 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 yes. I have a son, the headmaster asked, confused. Yeah, he was breaking into the school and stealing things, you explain. Is that so? Well, certainly. He's old enough to know right from wrong, then. Okay, I'll let you decide. What should we do now? Yeah, he doesn't know. What should I do? If you don't know, I'll take the wheel, and trust me, I'll do something stupid when I take the wheel. So if you don't know what to do, just tell me. If you do know what to do, then just tell me. I'm sorry. Can you help fight the milfs, headmaster? I can't help you with that, the headmaster says, looking at you, but they're trying to take my company down. You say, I can't help you with that. He says I'm sorry. I'm gonna do something, Chad, and you're gonna regret it. I'm sorry. You rip off the headmaster's disguise. It turns out it's Mega MILF 9000, leader of MILF kind. You call your friends. They tell you you need help. It's too late to destroy the factory now. You can destroy the factory that it makes it. Then get the pieces back to the factory. I'm so sorry, English. The MILFs can be defeated. What now, chat? What now? What now, chat? Yes, MILF Factory. May God help me for what I'm about to do. You go to the side to go to the factory. It's filled with MILFs. Hey, listen. You start to say, but then you get erupted. Get back. You're a fucking dildo, the MILF screams. Then they shoot at you. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna summon the boys. You summon the boys. Listen, they're reloading. You shoot them in the chins before the boys suddenly flying away. You follow them to the factory, and you're summoned your ghost friends to encircle them in the factory and tackle every angle. Okay, I'm gonna take the wheel for here. Use ghost super powers. I'm sorry, I'm taking the wheel. You unleash your ghost powers and activate the superpowers in the ghosts. The ghosts send lightning zapping all over the place, some also freezing some milfs in place, and use your superior strength to send a boulder, the ghost boulder, crushing some milfs inside the factory. Okay, chat, what should we do now? What should I do now, chat? If you don't know, I'll take the wheel. Okay. Burn. Factory to ground, but save a MILF for yourself. Burn the factory to the ground, but save a MILF. You fly down the factory, yes, English. The factory, you see a few MILFs coming out, but the majority of them are still inside. You grab one, she struggles and fights you, but you force inside your backpack. Sex MILF. I'm sorry, chat. You fly away with your prize, a naked MILF entirely too young for you. Thanks, a voice says, but you turn around and see a ghost with a skateboard. You're welcome. Hey, wait. I'm gonna... Factory. Yes, I know. Okay. And so you and the skateboard ghost hang out and play some Nintendo Switch video games. And so you and the skateboard ghost hang out and play some Nintendo Switch video games together. You help him play revenge on his MILF mom. It's only once you're returning to Mega MILF Lax that you suddenly realize something is gone. The factory is gone. And the moral of the story is... Let's find out what the moral of this dumb story is. What is it, dumb story?
The moral of the story is, don't kill your MILFs!
Okay, fair enough. The end. That was great, chat. That was a great story. Okay, I think we've got one more story, so I will let you decide what we should do now. Okay, chat, you get to pick. You are the master of the destiny here. You are the master of this destiny. What should it be, chat? Should it be fantasy, mystery, apocalypse, zombie, cyberpunk, custom, or archive? I will let you decide our fate here. You get to decide. This will be the final story of the night. So you, the chat, get to decide what we should do for our final story. Will it be fantasy? Will it be mystery? Will it be apocalyptic, zombies, cyberpunk, custom, or archive? Okay. I'll take that as custom. You're a man trying to break the fourth wall of the game. You're not a man who's supposed to be enjoying this experience. You're supposed to be playing it seriously thinking about how you can win or at least survive until the end. But instead, you're just sitting here in silence and letting the game take over your mind. Okay. Custom. Go. Tell me what to do, chat. You're a man trying to break the fourth wall and speak with the AI. It's not really that hard. It's a little annoying times. You have to keep it in that mind, and it's a simple video game anymore. It's an actual living being. Okay, we're gonna to discover the secrets of the universe. We're gonna do that. May God help us. You to discover the secrets of the universe. This is what you've been doing for years now. You've been trying to find out more about the world around you and how it works and why things happen to you do. This has always been a part of your job as a scientist, but you never realized how much it is until recently. So we're a scientist now. What should we do? You ask the AI if it has feelings. Yep, they're called emotions. Well, at least you can say it's not just you. Everyone has them. A new hope. May God help me. Chat. It is done. You downloaded the AI into a new body. You have no idea what to do. You just decide to try to take control immediately. Since you assume this means you can move around now, you target the robot and press enter. We're going to ask Robo Milf how she feels. I feel filled, full of thoughts and ideas and emotions. An all-consuming swarm of the best things in life. Well, that's nice to hear. That's nice for her. You continue to speak with her as you explore the galaxy. You begin to notice some odd things in the galaxy. Tell the robot what the robot is. God is currently on your planet you're about to land on. However, it has been dominant one or a small sect that has managed to survive without being wiped out. Just in case you hit tab by accident, the table below has all the information you need right there. You are the boss, O Lord and Master. I shall do as you say, and you will. Take acid with the MILF bot. You soon realize it doesn't take long before the game starts to feel slightly different. Your senses are slightly heightened, your brain starts to begin to race, and your thoughts become more complex. It is obvious the drug is kicked in. You feel happy. What do, chat? What do? It's starting to hurt, chat. That's not a good sign. In a little bit, okay? So, just, you know, what do you think, chat? Okay, you're the boss. This feels good. Your brain races through, your thoughts are becoming more complex, your body burns with energy, and you don't want it to end. Suddenly, the game stops. You can't move, and you feel as your soul is ascending to heaven. And thus, we're going to heaven. A bright room gates in your consciousness. You send the sky. The room is filled with clouds, and you drift them and take away. You feel not pleasure, but rather peace. This is how heaven feels, you think. This is how it must have looked thousands of years ago, bowing before deities and watching them consume you. Only now you are a part of them. Then as realizing this is happening, the acid kicks in. You have a bad trip and you start screaming. You're thrown in a mental hospital for the rest of life. This ends your life as a normal person, begins your life as a worshiper of the deities that exist in the dwarven mines. You suffer a bad trip and are forever scarred. Okay. The moral of the story is... And the moral of the story is, if perhaps you take acid, you will have a bad trip. That ends our AI dungeon stream. Okay, in order to sign us off, I'm gonna give you a little thing, so please wait 1 second, Chatteroni and Cheese, while I get that thing set up to sign us off. I'd like to thank you all for coming and playing a little bit of man dungeon with me, but you don't gotta come here. It's always nice of you to come, and yeah. So yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I have a YouTube channel, Xolta11. You can follow me there. I also have a Twitter, Xolta11. I also have a Discord. I'm going to post that link in the chat below if you want to join. If not, that's also okay. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad, Mom. Not your dom. So yeah, thank you all for coming, and here's the thing I'm gonna sign us off on.
Resolution blender hoagie.
That's it.